Hello and welcome back to I'm feeling generally unmotivated, and so here's some lazy content for you, but at least it's content. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Olivia. Today, obviously, we're doing my makeup and chatting because that's what I feel like doing. I feel like chatting. I feel like putting some house paint on my face. So I have my moisturizer on, and you know what? I'm just gonna list the products in the description. I'll talk about them a little bit. Anyway, so what's been going on with me lately? I've been very far and few between in the uploads recently. Completely my fault. Every time I'm like, this would be a good idea, I don't feel good when I go to film, and I'm like, okay, so I guess we'll skip this because it's the kind of perfectionism in my brain where it's like, just make the video because it's a video and it matters, but it doesn't really matter. And so like perfectionism is the antithesis of productivity, and I'd be far better off. And also the fact that I make lazy outfit videos and I post them on here and they get thousands of views, which is like the laziest content you can do and devoid of so much personality aside from like what you're wearing and the music choice, which is actually the point of those videos. But like, yeah, this is a sample of the Kosas foundation in the color 170 Neutral Warm. I also have a sample of the olive tone, but that one's just a little bit darker than this. So we're using the lighter one right now, but I really like it, and I will be purchasing a full size down the road. I just have other products that I need to use up, but I really, really like using this one. So anyway, yeah, that's the reason I haven't posted a video, because I'm like, oh, what if I did a how to style like XYZ fit of jean video, and I have all the ideas, and I unfortunately haven't written down a shot list, but I was like, every time I go to like do that, I'm like, I don't feel good, I'm gonna lay down, and then I end up doom scrolling and not making anything, which then in turn makes me feel worse. And I think you've heard all of this before, and I always say, like, YouTubers that can't maintain a consistent schedule shouldn't be on the internet, and that reigns true for myself, I think, sometimes. So it's either I deal with it or I stop posting altogether, and the thought of not posting makes me really sad. So it's sink or swim kind of thing, like figure it out. So, oh my god, the only one thing, this foundation makes my nose itchy. I can't tell if it's the brush or if it's the fact that there's so much pollen in the air right now. That's the one downside, but I can get past it. Once it dries, it doesn't bother me anymore. Don't you love me lifting up the the roller? Elf Halo Glow in the contour shade, but it's not a contour shade, it's the second shade in the line, and it's a touch warm tone, so I kind of use it as bronzer. And the reason my lips are so stained whoops, that was too much, so stained right now, is I was playing with liquid lipstick last night. I have a really dark purple one that I forgot how badly it stains, so my lips are bright pink. Oh, I forgot concealer. We'll get that after. So yeah, what's going on with me? I'm about to go to Florida for like a week. We are going to Disney because of course we are. But the main point of going there is because my sister is getting married. And so we're going for her try on to see the venue that she picked, the florist stuff, you know, planning and logistics kind of thing. Oh my God, my nose is so itchy. So we're doing that. It's gonna be 90 friggin' degrees when we're there. Of course it is, which is fine. I mean, although the other day it was 70 here, full sun, and my mom and I were like, it is so effing hot. What the hell is going on? So we'll see how we fare. We'll just wear sunscreen and, you know, stay hydrated, take breaks when you need to. The common sense things that people never do. This is a sample of the Kosas concealer in the shade 0.3 or 3 warm. And I like that one too. That was the product that was recommended to me by my sister. And then I was like, well, I like foundation, so let me try the foundation and decide if I like it. This is the Summer Fridays lip butter balm. I don't like this. I'm actually trying to use it up, but it was $30 roughly. So I'm trying to use it, and then I'm never repurchasing it ever again because it's just okay. I swear to God, this cat, every time I turn on the camera, she's got to leave. Molly. Set it. This is not the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. This is actually the Makeup Revolution setting powder that was in a bad package. And so I put it in the e.l.f. one. Not me realizing I forgot to put a foundation on my neck. That never happens. Hang on one second after I said this. I am currently working at a clothing store. I'm not thrilled about it, but it's just for temporary for right now, and I'm still looking for other full-time jobs that don't make me want to tear my eyes out. Yeah, that's also been what's going on. Like, the store was closed for renovation, and so I got to help set it up, which I like doing. I don't mind if I was just there and didn't have to like customer service and talk to anyone and just make sure the store looked good, wouldn't be a problem. But unfortunately I have to say things like, do you need help looking for anything? I can grab you a size, just let me know. So, you know, love doing that. So there's that. I think there's gonna be a bee's nest right outside my window because there's a giant bumblebee that hovers like right outside my window, like he's looking at me, and it freaks me out. Oh, there he is. You're not welcome here. I didn't even realize they could like fly that high up. You're not welcome here, sir. I need a blush. We're gonna use lipstick. My number one tip for flawless makeup is, and I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. If you think your makeup doesn't show up, it's because you're not wearing enough, or like you're not layering products properly. Surefire way to make your makeup show up and look as flawless as possible. For eyes, I'm wearing my clandestine shirt that I got from when I saw Fall Out Boy, which was apparently just the highlight of my life, and everything has been downhill since March of last year. So there's that. What do I want to do? Do I just do pink? I think I should do pink. So we'll use the By the Rosé palette from ColourPop. Woo. Yeah, we'll do that. And as a shock to no one, it's raining today, so I'm gonna have Pretty Odd on repeat, which is my favorite Panic at the Disco album, because I'm a huge Ryan Ross fan, and yes, I am one of those people that only talks about Brendan Urie or Ryan Ross because they're the two most prolific members of that band, and they're very, very important to pop culture. And not even feud, I don't think they hate each other. The band split that happened after only 2 albums is the kind of shit that pop culture history people like me just eat up. And I find that people, I think I've said this before because I ruminate on it for hours, days, weeks, months. I think about it all the time, is that people are like, the kind of Baroque, Edwardian, circusy style music was all Ryan Ross. No. No, it was Brendan Urie, because that continued with Vice and Virtues, was the first album post Ryan Ross leaving. And then when Ryan Ross split off, his music, and Pretty Odd, the album before he left, was very reminiscent of the 1960s Beatles. It's very Sgt. Pepper's. It's just like that middle chunk of Beatles time is what it sounds like. And actually, that's my favorite era of Beatles, and I'm not even like a huge Beatles fan, but it's really good, which is why I listen to Pretty Odd every time it frickin' rains, because Northern Downpour on its own is amazing, but that whole album is like a body of work. And I know a lot of people that don't like Pretty Odd and then claim to be Ryan Ross fans, and I'm like, but if you listen to his Young Veins stuff and even anything he's done after, it's Beatlesy. So if you don't like Pretty Odd, then I hate to say it, my friend, you might not be the Ryan Ross fan that you think you are, at least musically. So, you know, that's just my thoughts on the whole matter. And I could literally write a paper about this, and I think about it a lot. But I also would love to have people sound off in the comments. How do you feel about this? Negate my points. what was I also going to say? But I also think that the other part that, you know, pop culture historians like myself eat up is, and I already said the drama of the split, but like, I lost my train of thought. I love when I do that. Oh, it was the two of them together was lightning in a bottle. And how amazing is it that we have two phenomenal albums that sound very different from one another and show off the two. It's very Beatlesy. It's very Lennon and McCartney. It's just, and as someone who hates John Lennon, I hate to say it, but I think Ryan Ross might be the Lennon. I don't know. I would love to hear someone else who's maybe a little bit more music history focused, or like understands music theory and like references more their thoughts on it, and like kind of either tell me I'm wrong or confirm that I'm right, and the latter being what I would prefer. I want something to darken that. I need a brown. This is a brown, but it's got glitter in it. Is it just on the top? Whatever, we're gonna put that in the corner as well. I will say, I'm very excited to be going to Disney World. Not because I really care about going to the parks, I'm just excited for a vacation, a thoughtless semi-vacation. Because when you go visit your sister who lives and works in Florida, why not go and enjoy all of the things that Orlando has to offer, you know? This is a bit much. I need to blend this out a little bit. Okay, I gotta focus now because I gotta put the eyeliner on. I love this freaking eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Waterproof Fine Point Eye Pen. It's a brush tip, but it like loads like a liquid, like you don't dip it. I got this in October. It is almost April, and this was $25. I was buying one eyeliner a month for $10. So you do the math of what actually was more worth it. I think it's this one. Guys, I hate to say it. Maybe it's just because it's getting warmer. I haven't really wanted to do the big wings that I normally do. Like, the only reason I'm actually putting on this much eyeshadow today is because it's raining and the weather's not so hot, and it's gonna feel heavy and thick on my face. So that's why I chose not to do that. Mascara. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Super Cloud Mascara. I don't know, I bought this because it was drugstore and it was cruelty free and it's black. So I thought I did get hoodwinked because I thought this was not a plastic brush. I thought it was like the actual fibers. Nope, it's plastic molded brush, and I hate these. It's so crazy what mascara does. Like, that's insane. I know I'm missing my eyebrows. This I'm trying to use up. This is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, not cruelty free, but I do like it. I like a thin eyebrow pencil because I still draw on my eyebrows because look at them. Do you really think I'm not gonna draw on my eyebrows? Sorry, I jumped around a little bit, but let's go back to vacation. Can we talk about how much money goes into going on vacation? Like, it's not just like, we're not flying, but I was just thinking, I was like, oh shoot, I need to grab toiletries. And then also in a month, I'll be in Italy because my mother's getting married. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to pack so much travel stuff for an international flight. All of that costs money. Oh my God, what the hell? Like, it's so annoying. It's so annoying. These are not... These are not sisters. These are cousins that I've never met before. Glossier Boy Brow. I was just in Sephora and I was grabbing products. I don't even really love, like, you can get drugstore version that's just as good. With Glossier especially, I feel like you pay for the name. But I was there. I was not at an Ulta. So I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow powder. This one. This is the second shade. They run very yellow. So if you don't, aren't very warm toned, go lighter. Okay. We're gonna set right here. And then I'll go back in with my powder bronzer blush to set the whole face. But right now I'm just doing the highlight and my nose because I can't keep foundation on my nose to save my life. This is sample size of Benefit Hoola. Again, I didn't purchase this. This was a gift. I'm trying to use it up. Beauty and the Beast blush in the shade Mrs. Potts. It's like a nice pink color that I'm so desperately trying to hit pan on this. I just want to use up my products because I like to buy more, but you have to use products in order to buy more. You can't just hoard. That's the face. I don't even need to set this. It just looks good as is. What lip color? I kind of think, oh, I knocked it over, of course. Okay, this is the Beauty and the Beast lip gloss from ColourPop in Bookworm. Shocker. So, I'm gonna take this. That's it, we're doing pink. Okay, let me take my hair down. So this is the risky part. So, where's my hairspray? On the friggin' floor. Okay, let's see here. You want to do that, or this is sometimes how I style it, but honestly, the other day my bangs have grown enough where it really looks good to the side here. So I think I'm gonna do that because the side part never dies with me. It looks crazy right now, but going through it, sit like that. Oh, I'm gonna do this just to help flatten it. Does anyone remember like the amount of bobby pins to like train your hair to sit like perfectly when it was 2006, 7, 8 for the scene emo hair? This is what this haircut is actually, because if you look, got the really short crown layers that I could tease up if I wanted to, and I have. Not to wear out, just for giggles. That's just, I guess it's just gonna hang out. Stay there. Do I, see? Now I'm like, kind of want to do wing. I'll do a little baby wing. There's my eyeliner. I hate when I decide to do this after I've taken everything down. Yeah, that looks better. That looks better. Okay. Love that for me. Come on, don't die on me. I don't want to buy another one. You've lasted October, November, December, January, February, March. 6 months. Come on. Good enough. Okay, cool. The hair's just not doing it today. That's fine. All right, guys, that's it for me and my cowlicks and my makeup and my face, and the hair is stuck to my lip. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below, subscribe, like, you know, all of the fun things, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.